Hello and welcome to the channel. Right, we have gone off grid. We are in the middle of Cannock Chase Forest. It is beautiful and incredible, but there's no electric. So we're off grid. Am I worried? Not at all. You know why? Because I have got my own electric in a box. Here we are. Boom. It's the Aferiy P210 2400W portable power station. Now, we have reviewed one of these before, about 11 months ago I think, 12 months ago. But this is an updated version. I'll go into that in a moment. So before we show you the power station itself, let's just see what you get inside the box. Obviously your instructions, a warranty which says 5 years warranty, which you can actually upgrade to 7 years warranty. We also have a cover to protect it when you're not using it, and a little bag with the leads inside. So what have we got in here? We have got the power lead and a solar panel lead, which is going to come in handy because I've also got a solar panel sent with it as well. I've also just found another piece of paper in there. Aferiy app. Now this is one of the upgrades of this P210. It's now app controlled, which it wasn't before in the older version. Right, let's take a good look around the actual power bank. So taking a look on the back, you can see it is a 2400 watt portable power station. So it's a 2048 watt hour capacity. It's pure sine wave output, and with this size, anything which is 2400 watt will generally power pretty much any appliance you could ever want to power whilst you're off grid. So when we reviewed the older model of this, I was so chuffed with the actual shape of it. Having handles inside there so they're not sticking out. This is just a square box. The handles are not going to get in your way. I do love the handles. I also like this new addition. This wasn't on before, so this is just a little compartment where you can put your leads in there. That's going to be very, very handy because I am constantly looking for the leads when I'm trying to charge up a power bank. That won't be a problem anymore. How about what output ports it's got? It's got 13 output ports. Let me turn this on. See if we can light the screen up. There we go. Look at the big numbers on there. Very easy to follow. 13 output points. So you've got 3 AC points, which will be in here. You would put your plug in there, click the AC button there, which will be this here. Should come on here. There you go. So that's showing you that it's set up for a plug socket at the moment. What else have we got? We have got 3 AC, I've told you that. DC output times 2. This is these two here. You have got 1 cigarette lighter 12 volt. Which one's that? That one there. So what's this one under here then? Okay, so that's where you would plug in your solar panel. And USBs, you've got type C for 1, 2, 3, well 3 are 20 watts, 1 is 100 watts, and you've got 2 USB A's on the end there. So you'd obviously again plug your USB in there, press that button, and there's your USB light coming on. It comes with a handy little light. I do like these. A straightforward light, so you know you can have this on at night, sit outside your motorhome and be nice and relaxed and cozy and see what you're doing. You can press it again and it will do an SOS signal. If you're in any kind of trouble or danger, someone over there might come running and help us out. It would be handy as well if you broke down. Put this behind your motorhome or car or van, whatever, and let people know that you're in trouble. Can you come and stop us? We've broke down. There are 4 different ways to charge this up. So you've got if you did it by a solar panel, like this is, I think that's a 100 watt solar panel. If you had a 500 watt solar panel, for example, it would take 7.5 hours, obviously depending on the sunlight. which today isn't very good. It's quite grey today. You have got the cigarette lighter. You could charge it through your cigarette lighter in your vehicle whilst you're driving. That would take 10 hours. Or AC, which most people will use. Just plug it in. In fact, no. Sorry, it would go on this side. I'm just going to take this off for a moment, just so you can see it better. So by AC, you would plug that in there, plug that into your wall. 2 hours. 2 hours for a 2400 watt machine. That's fantastic. Or if you really wanted to go for it, AC, charge it through that, and at the same time solar panel, and 1.5 hours you could possibly get that charged in. So yes, people watching this, most people are going to be doing it, using it for the same kind of reason we are, for the luxuries basically of being outdoors and using it outdoors. But it's also fantastic for unreliable energy sources, like if you have blackouts quite often. I know you do, especially in America for example, they're always having blackouts. So if you've got a blackout, it's a stable, reliable power source. Same with the, are they called CPAP machines? If you need the oxygen machines, perfect. You know, that could save your life. For people who don't understand what 2400 watts is and what a 2048 watt hour battery can do, I'm going to tell you, I'm going to give you some stats here on what you can do with this. You could charge, if you had a 40 watt drone, you could charge it 40 times. 40 times. Now, the last drone I had, I probably only ever charged it 20 times. That is incredible. A 12 watt camera, 136 times. TV, 110 watt TV. So think of anything which is 110 watt. We're just giving TV as an example. But 110 watt TV, 16 hours it would take to charge it up. It would run it for, sorry. A 500 litre fridge, which is massive. 2 days. 2 days for a 500 litre fridge. Now, the fridge we're using at the moment, we've got a portable one. It's only 40 litres. That's 500. So we're talking about a massive, massive fridge there. Hairdryer, 1,300 watt hairdryer. 1.2 hours. The women out there, they need one of these in their lives. For when you're on the road and you need to do your hair every morning. And a microwave, 2,200 watt microwave, 0.8 hours. Brilliant. Some people are worried about the safety of these nowadays. Now, yes, if you get cheap rubbish, be worried about the safety. Look for a company like this one who rely on the safety of their products. I'll tell you a few of the things this has got. It's got BMS, protects against over discharge, overcharge, over voltage, overload and overheating. So you're going to be safe with this one. You're not going to have to worry about it blowing up like you do with some of them. Its lifespan 6 times longer than some of the other ones. You can charge this 3,000 times up to 85%, and it will basically work for at least 10 years. You're never going to charge it 3,000 times. You know, we've had power banks for years now, many years. I bet we haven't charged any for more than 300 times. So, you know, you think 10 years, that will probably last you 30 years, to be honest with you. And it's very quiet. It's very quiet. I'm going to try charging something on it in a minute, see if we can get the engine, the motor running on it, to see how loud it is. But it's only 60 decibels, which is nothing. And I'm reading it is actually a 7-year warranty now with the upgrade. Don't quote me on that one. But because they're so confident in how good it is, this upgrade, they're offering another 2 years. I think that is the case. Now 7-year warranty. Weight, 22 kilograms. which is about average for a power bank of this size. I normally say if it's a 2000 watt power bank, expect it to be 20 kilograms. If it's a 1000 watt power station rather, expect it to be 10 kilograms. So weight wise it's about the same as the others, but because of these handles it's just so easy to lift up. There might be someone out there who wants to know the dimensions. You might be thinking of getting one, but want to know if it'll fit in a certain space, especially if you live in a motorhome like us. The sizes are 39, well, let's call it 40 centimetres across by 28 centimetres by 31.5 centimetres. So before we test this out, I just want to run through a few of the upgrades they've done to this. Basically, there's a load of questions which have been asked. What have they done to upgrade this? Why have they upgraded this? So it's now got a larger capacity. It's 2048 watt hour, 2400 watt output. I've already told you that. So that's an upgrade. They've improved the battery quality, which extends the battery life. They've repaired all the customer complaints which there were about this, you know, little niggles, things like that. It's had a design upgrade as well. They've extended the warranty, as I say, to 7 years. And the solar input port is now an XT90 instead of an Anderson. And the very, very handy storage box on top. So it's a big upgrade on what it was. And, as I said earlier, it has got an app. So I did download the app the other day. Bright EMS it's called. Let me just, do I need to log in? Let me just log in a second. So I've now got into the app. Here we are. 100% battery. Which I'm slightly annoyed at myself for charging it fully, because I can't now test the solar panel out. I can't charge it any more than it's already charged. But to be honest with you, would we manage in this weather anyway? But firstly, I'm going to try something a bit special with this. I'm going to try, because most people would plug their appliances into this, such as, you know, charging your laptops, your phones up, using your hairdryer, whatever. Most people would plug them straight into this. What I want to do is plug this into the motorhome, so that gives all the plugs indoors. They will then work. Because some people have inverters. You'll have to excuse the mess, we're cooking at the moment. A lot of people have inverters, we don't. So we've got these plug sockets here. They're useless to us unless we are plugged in somewhere. But I'm going to get them working now. I'm going to plug that in and we're going to turn things on like the heating, the fridge, and see if we can get them working using this Aferiy 2400 watt power station. So I'm going to plug it into there. I just need a special lead connector. Move this over there and we'll see what happens. We are all set up. You'll have to excuse the beer, but it's the only way I could raise this up, because my lead I've got to do this is very, very short. That isn't part of the power bank, that's just something I've got. So we're plugged in. Let's turn the power on. We're on 100%, zero output. Let's go inside and plug a few things in. Let's see if we can run the van off this power bank. Hello, Mazzy.
What?
I've come in. We've got power in the van.
Oh!
Your plugs now work.
Okay, let me test them out.
Right. We've already got an output of 315 watts. So what's plugged in there, I do not know.
Alexa.
Oh yeah, we've got all this plugged in. All these plugs which are going to various things are now running off that power bank.
Oh, they are, yeah.
So that didn't work until I just got that going.
There isn't actually a lot running, if I'm totally honest.
Right, put the heating on, because that is going to slap it up. That's going to use a lot of power.
Can we have the heating on now?
Well, let's have a go.
Yes!
It's working.
Oh, yes!
Let's go see what the output is doing now. Yeah, this is incredible. Right, we're almost up to max, look. 1977 watts output. That just shows you how much power we need to run our heating. So it's not gonna last forever. It's saying 41 minutes at the output it's got, but you know, if it's freezing and you need the heat, it will work.
Yeah.
Can I try something else?
Yeah.
Can you just turn the heating off and turn the fridge on?
Yeah.
Because that's the main thing. When we're off grid, we need a fridge. We have got a little portable fridge, but we can only have that as a fridge or a freezer. We're going to turn the fridge freezer on now as main big one.
There we go.
And see what happens.
Oh, that's not bad.
480 watts output, and it will last for 3 hours, it's saying on there. So this would be perfect in emergencies. You know, if maybe we're on a campsite and we are plugged in,
Yeah.
but for some reason the electric goes on the campsite,
Which often happens. Yeah.
Keep your fridge cold
Yeah.
by plugging this in so
Yeah.
it doesn't defrost.
Yeah.
So it's fantastic for emergencies like that. So what we're going to do now, we're down to 96%, so I can get a bit of charge into that. I'm actually going to set up the Aferiy solar panel and just see if we can get some input coming out. There's hardly any sun, but let's just see what happens. So I believe this is the 100 watt solar panel. Let's just see what comes with this. So you've got leads, very long leads. Okay, so you can double it up. Yeah, that's a nice long lead, is that? On top of that, in here, you have got USBs. So you've got a USB-C and 2 USB-A's in there. So you could just set this up and plug your phone into it and charge your phone in emergencies. Fantastic. Free of charge, free energy. I'm going to unravel this now, set it up, and we'll see what happens. You have got these little legs at the back to help it stand up, and we'll try and get some power going in. So here are the leads you're dealing with. This is what comes with the power station itself. So we're going to plug that in there, and you put these connectors which come on the solar panel into here. So red into red, black into black. That is all done. Now I just heard it click as if it is charging. Oh, it's trying to charge. The beauty about this, what I do like, these legs here, if I can just put you down for a second. Not sure if you're going to be able to see this, but it doesn't just fold out. You can have it at different lengths, so you can tilt this directly facing the sun depending on where the sun is. So I do like that. It's not too big. Yeah, I like this. This is a good setup. Right, let's see what's going on here. Turn it on. It's flashing there. It is charging. There's only 5 watts coming in. That's because there's 0 sun, but it's proving that it works. So very happy with that. You know, on a nice sunny day, we could just run all the time, forever, and it wouldn't cost us a penny in energy. We're just going to use the sun to power everything we've got. Absolutely delighted with that. So that is a quick look around the Aferiy 2400 watt portable power station and the solar panel. You can get these separately, you can buy them as a bundle. We'll leave all links in the description. There might even be a discount code down there. Use it, save yourself some more money. What's brilliant about this is it does everything all the other companies do, but it's so cheap. You know, sometimes you pay for the name. You don't need to with a power station. Just they all do the same thing. Just some of them are more practical than others. This one is more practical than some of the big names out there and a much more affordable price. Highly recommended, loved as last one, loving the upgrades. If you've been thinking of getting a power station, you will not go wrong with this, I guarantee it. This is a fantastic product. Treat yourself, links in the description. Thank you for watching, and thank you to Aferiy for sending this out to us. You all take care, and we'll see you on the next one.